No one's on there. All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the September 22nd Commissioner Conference. Call the meeting to order with the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to welcome everybody. Any unfinished business or correspondence?
I have nothing.
Excellent. All right, next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve the minutes of the meeting dated September 8th, 2020 as presented. Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve invoices in the amount of $2,043,138.50 for the period September 9th through September 22nd, 2020.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve pending invoices in the amount of $926,548.60.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion that the actual gross payroll in the amount of $250,943.49 be approved for payment for the period August 30th through September 12th, 2020.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion that the tentative gross payroll in the amount of $238,600 be approved for payment for the period September 13th through September 26th, 2020.
So. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion to accept the resignation of Marnie Oakes from the Hotel Tax Committee.
So moved. Second.
Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. There it is. Next on the agenda, looking for a motion to approve the list of 2021 holidays for all county employees. There's an attachment in the back.
Second. Two.
Two attachments in the back. Properly moved and seconded. Any discussion with the attachments? All right, hearing none, call for vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
Yes.
Mr. Casar?
Yes.
Motion carries. Next on the agenda, I'd like to, we want to talk about our CARES funding. Jamie, if you could start us off, or maybe, well, I can maybe start.
Yes, talk about what you received and we'll talk about what we.
All right, so with the CARES funding that we got through the state from the federal government, Jefferson County was allocated $3.9 million. Our plan as commissioners was to try to make that money work for Jefferson County as much as we could. So we determined to take $1 million of that $3.9 million and put it back into the streets. So we could hopefully keep taxes low, keep our cost of living down, and do the best we can with the funds that were allotted. So how we broke it out, we're going to give 32.5% to the school districts of that $1 million, 10.5% to the municipalities, 50% to small businesses, and 7% to the nonprofits. That's what we're tentatively working out. Jamie and Bill and the team are working on figuring out those allocations, how to do it in the fair and most reasonable way they can. But we're pretty excited with what we're doing so far, and hopefully we can get some of this money back. Well, we're gonna get this money on the street and have it do some good for the county. Anything like that to add, Jamie or Bill?
I just believe that, you put $1 million under the streets, I think the counties that invest into their businesses and their counties are gonna be able to survive. So I'm very proud of you guys doing that, putting it out there, and we're working very hard with the team to be sure that it is COVID related, has to be COVID related expenses or reimbursements. We got a lot of good applications in, the team, Bill Citri and some of us are looking at it. Once we all are on the same page and agree that everybody's in compliance the way they need to be, and we look at their requests, we hope to get it out on the street by the end of the year. That's the deadline.
Yeah, the deadline is December 30th.
December 30th.
December
But we
30th.
are working on it a lot.
Any further discussion, Bill?
No, I think she covered it pretty well.
Herb, Jeff, you want to add anything? All right, so that's our CARES money.
Do you have time for a question related to that?
Hang on a second, Ed. Let's see. We got a couple of announcements. All county offices will be closed October 12th, 2020 in observance of Columbus Day. We got a commissioners meeting October 13th, 2020 at Jefferson Place. Now, I'd like to open the floor to public comments.
That's time for my question.
Sure.
I'm sorry I asked you premature. I didn't have a chance to see the agenda, so my first question, what is a shift holiday?
It's for the people at the jail.
And
And 911. They work shift work. So they get paid on the actual
Okay,
holiday.
again, just, I mean, I understand what the holiday schedule is.
Right,
And then the
right.
next page is
Is
the
the
same
shift.
thing called shift holidays, and I was trying to figure out what. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The last page of your financial statement, the vendor, Fund 46, the CARE Act Grant Fund. When you talk about the report, for example, the 3.9 million, this isn't any of that, is it? That 1.4 million. Your last page of invoices. Invoices approved September 7th through the 20th.
So what's your comment?
My question is that out of this 3.9 million?
I don't even know where you're looking. I can remember.
I'm looking at this page. The last page of numbers.
Yes,
That's from the 3.9 million.
I believe that to be true. Yes.
So then you already have a report back from the consultants, and these were determined to be approved expenditures, and they've already been made. These appear to already have been made, right? And they were made from that 3.9 million. Are you allocating that to that 3.9 million once it's approved? My understanding was you didn't have it all approved yet. Is it all approved? Is that CARES grant
It's
approved?
not, no, it's not approved. It's not approved, but
But if it gets approved, you're going to apply these, you're going to credit.
That portion of it has been approved.
Yeah.
This portion has, is that what you're saying, Bill? This
Yes.
portion
That portion
has been
has been
approved?
approved by the consultants, yes.
Okay.
And this will be what goes on this month's paperwork back to,
The state.
We have to
The
send a
state,
financial
yes.
report every month, so
Yes.
then the state will review. So we sent one last month and everything passed muster what we sent in, and, we had a meeting with the state and what the commissioners are planning to do with it, whatever, was all acceptable, so from the state, Bill was on that as well. So they have to be COVID related, and, So yes.
So this $1.4 million, which has already been expended, then you'll get this credited back to the general fund from the grant money. Is that it? You haven't received the grant money yet.
Yeah, the
have you?
grant money's here, it'll just be transferred from
That's what I
CARES
was getting.
money over to the general.
Okay, so you already have the grant money?
Yeah.
Okay,
We got that in July, I believe, or
Middle of July.
I believe you actually have to write the checks out of that specific fund, right? You won't. We need to set up an entire different checking account for that money if you can't commingle, so that'd be different bucket of money.
well, I'm still confused, I'm sorry, but I'm still confused. I thought you had these meetings just recently about a $3.9 million grant that was COVID related, correct? Is that not this money, or is it this money?
I don't know what you're asking.
Yeah, I'm confused. This
This
pays,
this is not the COVID grant, this is a previous CARES grant from earlier. It's not the money that,
No,
That
this
you're
is
look-
3.9 million we got from CARES. 1 million we're putting on the street, the other 2.9 million we're allocating for other projects. This is part of that money.
is this the same money that we had the recent meetings about
Yes,
with each department? This is the same money.
yes.
So when we had those meetings, you already have the money?
Possibly, because I don't
Yeah.
remember the exact date of the meetings.
July 15th, the money received July 15th.
The money was received July 15th?
Yeah.
Okay,
Every county got it July 15th.
but the meetings were after that, weren't they?
We have until December 30th to spend it. You couldn't really start spending it until you were sure you had it, in my opinion. I wouldn't. But again, that's,
Okay, we don't need to waste any more time at this meeting. I'm just confused as to, you got this money, now I'm hearing you got this money in July, but yet you had the meetings, it was after July that we had those meetings.
You can't allocate the funding until you receive it.
But you said you got it in July.
we have online meetings all the time, Ed, about it. This is a,
Okay.
this is an ongoing process throughout the end of the year, to expect. The team, not to
Okay.
for you guys, but.
Okay, I just don't understand it, but that's okay, I don't have to. I'll figure it out sooner or later.
Okay, any other public comments? Okay, I'd like to close public comments at this time. Questions, comments from the press?
With the election coming up and all the talk that's around that, has the county seen much of an influx of people signing up for mail-in voting or anything like that? That you guys know of?
It's holding pretty much the same as we did in the primary, so we may exceed the primary
Okay.
figures.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, excellent. All right. Got anything else? Looking for a motion that the meeting be adjourned. Probably moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, call for a vote.
Mr. Mattson?
Yes.
Mr. Bullard?
yes.
Motion carries. Thanks, everybody.